see, that's why we got the boss man in here, because that Roots Picnic lineup dropped 2024, headlining Jill Scott, Lil Wayne, Nas, Gunna. Who else we got? We got some more names on there.
Victoria Monet.
Victoria Monet, can't forget.
Fantasia.
Money Long.
This is a great, like, honestly, Roots Picnic is one of my favorite festivals as like a ticket buying customer. They do it right. The lineup is always good. They got something for the young folks. They got something for the aunties and uncles. Yeah. It's spaced out. It's not like they have a bunch of little activations. Like they always do a good job. And they did it even better this year because
that's why Jabari Johnson here, y'all.
Yeah, that's why I'm
you want to make the announcement?
On the lineup.
Yeah, so big announcement alert. Heavy announcement alert.
Boyka.
R&B Only will be on this year's Roots Picnic. And, this is a very, very special moment because, when I started this company, I, wanted to, it's actually a full circle moment, right? Yeah. So let me give a little backstory.
Get into it,
take your time.
Make some noise, y'all. What the fuck? I ain't even gotta ask the questions. You're getting right into it,
I always saw, us DJing and producing shows, and I always looked at this as a art form in itself, right? Like taking people on this journey of R&B music is very thoughtful, and we're not necessarily making the music, but the way we're presenting the music and curating the music and the experience in general is an art form in itself. So before we started to throw our own festivals, like I was like, man, if I could just, and on top of this, from a business standpoint, we were selling a lot of tickets for, from a long time ago. And so I always thought it would be a great way for us to get more people in tune with the audience and then provide value to other festival producers by booking us as talent on festivals. So it was something I was pitching for a very, very long time. And, I was trying to get us on the biggest to the smallest festivals that I thought would be a great matchup. And I thought that we could, bring our audience to their festival and people would want to see us in that light. But to be honest, so many people just didn't get it and didn't understand. And so after about 2 years of like meeting with a bunch of agents and, meeting with the festival promoters directly, I just was like, man, I'm just gonna do my own festivals. And so I think we're 4 or 5 festivals in, something like that, of our own R&B Only Fest.
We're about to be on number 5.
Yeah, we're about to be on number 5. And I was like, it's cool. Like if nobody wants to book us on these festivals, it's all good. We have a substantial touring business, and we can produce these experiences on our own. But there was still something in me that wanted to.
I mean, of course, because these are stages that the biggest of biggest names are touching. We're more than deserving of it.
Yeah, and I just really was like, I wanted the ability to compete as a festival act. You know what I mean? Like and really be able to showcase. It's all about showcasing what we do to a audience that is unfamiliar to us. You know what I mean? And I really know that you and I, Tiara, are gonna be on that stage giving it our all, just like it was one of our shows. And
every time,
what we're gonna bring to Roots Picnic is gonna be something really special. And I just really want to shout out, the folks at Live Nation Urban. So big shout out Sean G, Brandon Pankey. Big shout out my man B from Broccoli City, Brandon. I just think that first off, there's gonna be some more festivals that you guys see us on in the coming months.
Message.
But I really want to dispel the notion that, urban events, Black events are like everybody's in competition with one another. Right. You know what I mean? Like, I think it was a big statement for, people to just just because we produce festivals on our own does not mean that, anybody else producing festivals is like a competitor. You know what I mean? Like, I think we can all stand to gain a lot by working with each other.
Yes, collaboration.
And collaboration is great. Not you don't always need to collaborate with people, but when it makes sense and it's right, that's what it's about, man. And I'm just really excited to be on the stage with, the likes of, first off, you guys talked about some of the big artists, but I mean.
Yeah, Babyface is on here.
Babyface is on here. Tyler's on here. Marsha
Andre
Ambrosia.
3000. Like, come on.
No, it's a big, it's a Leon Thomas.
Even shorty, Kenya
Thomas.
Vaughn, that's a sleeper right there.
Kenya Vaughn is doing amazing.
I'm excited
Shout out
to
to
see what she's gonna
300.
do.
Method Man and Redman are on here too.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
It's about to go up. Adam Blackstone is playing with Money Long and Fantasia.
Wale, let's not forget. Wale is on here as well. R&B Only Fest alum.
Tasha Cobbs. It's
yeah,
going
so
up. Yeah, like this lineup is
great.
very
Shout out to DJ Active too. Shout out to all the DJs on here.
Diamond Cuts.
Funk Flex is on here. That's crazy, man. I grew up listening to Funk Flex.
Yeah, this lineup is insane. That's what I'm saying. Like to be on it in general, whether we have 5 minutes or an entire hour, it's a blessing just to see the brand on this flyer with it. No doubt. The marketing that this has and just like the power that this has is just it's insane.
And I think that, also a big, Roots Picnic, I don't know what year they're on, but I mean, I think that they're over 10 years in the game. And it's just consistency. It's really a testament to consistency, this thing. Mm-hmm. And I just want to, tip my hat to the good folks over there. Once again, shout out to Live Nation Urban. And, you guys are in for a treat. Yeah, you said you had questions.
I did. I mean, but you kind of answered them. My question was just seeing it like, from us pushing through the pandemic to now, like you said, these people were telling in the beginning. So you go, okay, I'm going to throw my own festivals to now they're working with us and telling us, yes, you can get on these stages. So I just wanted to know, like somebody who's on the up and coming or just somebody who's starting their journey out, like how do you even start to have a conversation like that to get on these festivals before we were even throwing our own, like the conversation that you were having, like from the pandemic to now, like the growth is insane, first of all. So how does that conversation even come about?
Yeah, that's a great question, T. I think that it's about leverage, right? So it's about like you want to make your spot on the lineup if you're an up and coming artist, right? You want someone to be like the way they're looking at booking this is like, how many tickets are these people worth in the market? So you don't want to seem like a favor. Either you're a buzzing artist that hasn't done too much touring, but people want to see you touring and there's a demand for you, but maybe you haven't gone out, and that's who you're going to see at the bottom of all lineups. But then, that sort of mid-tier top level, they're banking on you having a hard ticket history of your own, where people are coming to see you and pay to see you, and they want to see you amongst other people. And really that just goes to like sales history. So it's like focus on your own ticket sales, hard tickets. And the difference between hard tickets and soft tickets is hard tickets are people coming specifically directly to see you. Mm-hmm. Soft tickets are a festival, right? Mm-hmm. Like where they're coming, maybe not, or the tickets might have sold in already, it doesn't matter like, that you're on the bill necessarily. So I would just say like focus on your touring and focus on, at first putting 50 to 75 people in the room. Then you go back to the market in a few months, try to put 300 people in the room. Then you go back after a new project, try to put 500 people, and it just like goes from there.
Growth.
But I really think that, it's, really just trying to be a ticket seller is the way that you get the eyeballs and attention of festival bookers.
Wow. Amazing. So moral of the story is never stop, never quit. Don't listen to these no's because you can figure out a way around it. That's basically what we just found out from Mr. Johnson. So,
exactly. So
we appreciate you coming on today.
Yeah, all right. I'm going to let y'all get back to work.
Thank you.
I got some calls.
Roots Picnic.
We will see y'all June 1st and 2nd. Go to rootspicnic.com.
Get them tickets.
And go to rnbonly.com/calendar. You'll see all of our dates there for the rest of the shows and all festival appearances.
JABARI Johnson, ladies and gentlemen. JABARI Johnson.
R&B only.